Hi, Dr. Jeff, and in this video I'm going to talk about elbow pain, tennis elbow or little league's elbow. Give you some ideas of what you could try to maybe fix this thing on your own. So, if you're having pain in the elbow, when you're flexing or extending your wrist, it's more likely it's an irritation of the muscles, either the extensors or the flexors. Okay, really easy way to determine that is if you bring your wrist up like this and then resist it, you'll get pain at the attachment. If you flex the wrist and resist it, you'll get pain on the inside. Now, most of that pain is used from an overuse, and it's basically like a scar tissue that lays down. Okay, maybe you wake up in the morning and it's really hard to straighten your arm out like that, or you're having some pain while you're lifting your weights. And usually the most effective treatment for that is by manually getting in there and breaking up all the adhesions in there. So how can you do this on your own? Okay, so first thing off, if you want to try some home treatments, try avoiding stretching the thing. Okay, I know that you're going to see a ton of videos where people are saying, here's stretches and like that, you know, for tennis elbow. The problem is if it gives you pain when you're flexing or extending the thing, just stretching is going to cause more tension in there. Okay, so it feels like you want to stretch it because you have like scar tissue and kind of it's almost like your muscles are rusted up. So instead of stretching it, what you want to do is mash all the muscles up. So really easy, if you just take like a golf ball or a tennis ball and on the belly of the muscle, you know, if you're suffering from tennis elbow, here up in here, if it's in the inside here, do both of them. Just take a golf ball or a tennis ball and roll it around on the front of the muscle, and you might find a hot spot or a trigger point, which is basically a little knot that's causing you pain. Mash that up, okay? Find that spot and then just really break that type of stuff up. Do it on, like I said, the entire elbow. Another thing you want to try is something like this, okay? This is called like a voodoo band. And what you'll do is you'll go ahead and you'll take this band, a little hard to do kind of on your own, and you want to kind of wrap that area up. So on the elbow it's a little hard to do. So you would put this on the elbow. You can have someone help you with this, would be better. You want it pretty tight. But what you're kind of doing here is you wrap that elbow up like that and then flex and straighten out or extend. So basically just kind of work that area out like that. Flex it out, extend it, flex it in, extend it, and just really work that. And what you're doing there, don't put it on there for a long time because it will cut off the blood supply. If someone comes in to see me, one of the most effective ways to fix tennis elbow or little league's elbow is actually going in there, filling in there, finding those adhesions and doing like a deep active release, a deep tissue type of thing, breaking up those adhesions. This band is kind of like a shotgun approach. Is it as good as going in there on your own? No. But the stuff costs less than your probably copay would cost. And everybody's always trying home treatments first, so give it a shot. It might be enough to free it up. So you want to, like I said, mash that area up with the tennis ball or golf ball or baseball. Get the voodoo band, wrap it up, and like I said, just wrap it really tight around here, and then just take your arm through the full range of motion. Flex it out like that, extend it out like that. Two other things that are really great. Magnesium oil. You can get this stuff at a health food store. Just get the magnesium oil. It's a topical anti-inflammatory. Put it all over the muscles right there, and then you just rub it in. Okay. The extra magnesium, it's a topical anti-inflammatory. It also helps with a lot of tightness and stiffness in that area. It does create a little tingling effect. It's not meant to be like an icy hot type of thing, but you might want to put just a little bit on it and see how you respond to that. So now if the home therapy doesn't work, okay, there's some really effective things that you can do, but you're going to need to go see a good sports chiropractor or physical therapist for that. A couple of things the things that work the best is something called dry needling, where you take an acupuncture needle and you get into those trigger points that you've been trying to mash out, and you stick those little trigger points with a needle. Another point is, and then that helps relax them. Another is the active manual therapy that I talked about. That's really the most effective way of breaking that up. And then there is something called a therastem, which is a really, really deep muscle stimulator, nothing like a TENS unit at all. So give those self-treatments a shot. Those will be really helpful if, kind of like you said, you wake up and you open your arms up and you're really stiff and tight. So give those home treatments a shot. If you have any questions whatsoever, just drop me an email.